What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Shatterpoint battle report from Aegis Brand Studios. As usual, we have Alex joining us.
Hello!
And we are continuing to try to bring you some of the newest, hottest stuff. So we actually have Hondo and the Bad Batch kicking around. And Alex, you were very excited about the Bad Batch. So yeah, we gave you the Bad Batch to... Or, well, you got your stuff painted up in record time.
I was very, very quick with it.
Yeah, so it looks like you got the Bad Batch with Obi-Wan and the Wolfpack.
Oh, yes.
And it's the full Bad Batch you got kicking around there.
The whole 5. Well, 6. Omega's there, too.
Yeah, Omega is there as well. She does count. So there you go. We got that over there. And I'm being very gutsy here. I can already hear people yelling at me for this one. But I'm running both Hondo and Cad Bane. So I'm starting with 4 Force. This is going to be a little rough. And I am using some units that are kind of seen as a little bit weaker. So we're going to see what I can do with them. We're going to see if I've learned anything on how to play this game. And so there we go. We have our Sabotage Showdown. We're going to find out what the first mission looks like in just a second after we get everything deployed and ready to go. Now remember, if you guys want to support the channel, hit up patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios or go to iWargame.net. Use code AegisBrand, save 10% on your first purchase. Anyway, let's get rolling. We are all deployed and ready to go. Cad Bane and his bounty hunters squaring off against the Bad Batch over there. And then, of course, Hondo taking on that Villainous Kenobi. So that's how we're going to go down here. So, Alex, you won yourself some priority.
I did, and we've got Shut Down the Alarms.
Refresh a force on the Shatterpoint.
You're going to like that.
I'm going to, yes, I will, considering I only have 4 Force Tier 6. So, anyway, yeah, so, Alex, you won priority, so you're going to have first activation. So kicking us off,
we've got Wrecker and Omega.
I mean, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. It's not the best first activation, but...
Alright, well, we'll let you play around with it. So what's Wrecker and Omega up to?
Well, the first thing they're doing is at the start of their activation, they do a dash. If there were any enemies here, I'd be shoving them away.
Yes, sir.
Then they get to take a walk around the corner of this building, onto this objective here. And they've still got an action, so they might as well hunker.
Yep.
Let's bump them into the side here and take a hunker.
Beautiful. I love it. So ending your activation, unfortunately, it did put you off there. Are you sure you're not within 2 with either Tech or Echo?
I'm just out on both of them.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah. But is what it is.
Yup. Okay. So you got 2 points, and we're going to counter over here with nope. Hondo's going into reserve immediately.
Oh, imagine if I was playing Gideon right now.
That'd be cruel. That'd be cruel. So instead, we're going to have the Weak Way Pirates. All right. So the Weak Way Pirates are going to start with an advance. I'm just going to get this down here. One advance is going to get that one right there. This advance right over here. And then we are going to spend one of our precious force. And we are going to... just get onto this point here. I'm not going to go up on the next elevation because I think that might just be a little silly. And then what we're going to do is actually I wonder about something. No, I want them nice and secure on the point. I was going to say maybe a take cover actually would have done the trick.
Maybe, but now they're really hard to shove off as well.
Well, they're also steadfast.
Very hard to shove off.
So they're just going to take cover there, grab a hunker token, and call it a day. And I'm going to score 3 points.
All right.
1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, Alex.
We've got Kenobi. I feel like he's going in reserve too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So instead we've got the Shatterpoint. Well, I'm going to refresh that force.
Well, you don't have... I mean, you could spend a force to put that back in if you don't want a Shatterpoint just yet. You want a moment?
No, you know what? Force it is. Force is a resource. We're going to be shuffling this back in, but first I have to top deck into Hunter.
Okay,
I don't hate it.
No, Hunter's not too bad.
No.
Because he's got to make some bad dash, which
Yeah.
means you're going to get another person on that point, and Hunter can kind of go off and do his own thing,
Which
right?
is great.
Yeah.
So he's going to be getting another Bad Batch character to
advance,
or it could be a clone, at which point they do a dash. We're just going to get Tech up here and in this corner.
Whoa, that looks like Echo to me.
Whoops. I'm so good at this, guys. I promise I'm a fan of the Bad Batch. Hunter himself is going to take a walk over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure he's going to be able to be doing any shoots this turn, so he might as well just hunker.
Okay. And you're going to score 3 points because you did take control of that back objective again.
Yeah.
So there you go. You moved him off early on, but you took it back anyway.
Yeah.
So it all worked out for the best. Moving back over. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm getting really low on force here. So I don't know if I like this or not. I got to think about it for a second. Okay, I am going to use the Shatterpoint card. I'm going to activate Guarm.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to use a Payday to make Aura Singh here a lovely little weak way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she's going to get a dash.
Oh, very nice.
Is what she's up to here. So we're just going to dash her forward here, right up to there, and then this wonderful weak way pirate himself going to advance up to there, and I think all that we got left is just to see if no, definitely not. So we'll just take cover.
Okay.
Up to there. Grab a hunker token, and that'll be Guarm all done. So I'm going to score 3 and end the turn. All right, Alex.
We're going to be pulling Obi-Wan out of reserve.
Yeah. Now, as part of that, doesn't he get to make a jump when you pull him out of reserve?
When you pull him out of reserve? Oh.
Or is it when you put him into reserve?
I should have done that when I put him in reserve.
Ah, nuts.
Missed trigger. That's okay. He's doing a jump right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I can already hear godliness typing.
Yep.
So
he's doing his one force jump called Hello There.
Yep. So you're going to get 3 extra dice on your next attack,
which he's going to be making in short order.
I'm just going to take this hunker away here.
No, I'm the only one who gets to keep hunkers in away.
Apparently.
And yeah, we're going to be on Form 4 Ataru. This would be a 7-die attack, but I'm adding 3 more, so it's going to be 10.
Oh no, my poor weak way hunter. That's actually a pretty good roll for me.
Oh, this isn't.
That's a lot of expertise.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's my 3 expertise do. I think my 3 expertise gives me 1 success and a climb.
Okay, this expertise really isn't that bad. It's going to be 2 crits and 2 strikes.
All right, so I'll just get rid of those 2 strikes.
Just 2 of the strikes?
Just 2 of the strikes.
So I'm getting 4 through?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. They have Steadfast. Is that... Well,
I do have Steadfast,
but
yeah.
the one I'm punching is backstopped up against the other ones.
Yeah, it is very true as well.
Really not doing much to you. So how about with these 4 successes, I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, as well as putting an exposed on you.
I love it. And you do get a jump, it seems.
Yeah. All the jumping today.
Beautiful. Okay. And I believe you're scoring 3.
3 points, putting it back in the middle, getting us some more momentum.
That's how this works. I'm just going to try and win by continuously taking the 3 points back. Not ready to go with Hondo yet, so we're just going to top deck, and we're going to get Miss Aura Singh. Aura is going to focus, and we're going to take a shot at Wrecker and Omega.
Alrighty.
Because I'm actually just looking to get some sweet, sweet shoves here.
Okay.
So this is going to be 8 dice, and I don't think I have anything fancy here like sharpshooter or anything. So here we go. Get rid of that fail.
Not an ideal roll.
Oh no.
My 2 expertise is going to be an extra block, and one of your crits is going to become a strike for all the good that's going to do to me.
Okay, so I'm just going to make this a strike then instead of a crit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get rid of 2 of these, and I will also be doing a point of damage.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I just got 1 expertise, so no point of damage. Okay, so you know what? Actually, I didn't get a crit. It just gave me an extra strike anyway, and then 1 gets downgraded. I've already taken 2 dice out.
Yep.
So
it's still the 4.
Still the 4. Yeah. which it's given me the shoves that I want here. So first off, you're going to be pinned. You're going to be strained. And then I'm going to do... Now, it's also very tempting to actually put an expose on you as well.
That would be good.
Very, very tempting to do that.
Is that instead of a shove?
It's instead of 2 shoves. Instead, it would end up being 6 damage and 3 conditions.
That's pretty good. As well as Record Omega have steadfast protection currently. So it would only be 1 shove if you did the 8.
That's fine. I'm going to stick with the shoves.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the shoves. So we're just going to shove you back to there.
Okay.
Because that does put you off the point. And we're going to follow up and follow up.
Putting you on that point.
Put me on the point. And I think that is it for Miss Aura Singh. I did have an ability to use a force for a reposition, but I do not need to do so. So Aura Singh's just going to take this point back. And we'll score 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
pressure's on.
And you know what? I am going to spend 1 force. For Cad Bane.
Okay.
Because I am determined to remember Cad's friggin' ability here. And we're just going to jump him forward like that.
Sounds good.
All right, Alex.
We've got Crosshair.
No, time for Crosshair to start picking some people off.
Yeah, it feels like a waste of his incredible shooting potential, but I feel like he's going to go and take out some weak weight priorities. Now, I think he can currently see them.
It's possible. It's possible. I think you're still out of 5, though.
That's fine. It's just his start of activation ability.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
An enemy unit in line of sight. They suffer damage and remove all their hunker. And I think they're currently the only ones there. So
I don't have any hunker left, and I got 1 damage remaining on me then.
All right. Well, it's going to make this a really easy takedown.
He says before rolling nothing but fails. Although you do have Hunter's ability to reroll fails.
I do. Well, it's not a reroll. It just converts a fail.
Well, I hate it even more now.
Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome.
So he's just going to take a walk.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to be spending the force on doing his climb.
You don't need a focus to do 1 damage to a weak way?
I think I might have him. We're just going to shoot these weak way pirates. I've got 7 dice for this attack. We'll be shooting the one in the back.
Okay. That's a lot of fails still.
It is.
Hey, I'm blocking 3.
All right. I'm going to be changing one of these fails into an expertise using Hunter's leadership, which is going to translate to 2 crits and that damage.
Okay, I was going to say, you need the crit here, so I hope this plane is giving you a crit.
Yeah, it's 2 crits and the damage that kills you.
Okay, so two crits go through. I was blocking all your strikes.
Which is going to be 3 damage and a pin.
And a pin? Okay. Oh, you know what? Get one more success, because I was exposed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that now becomes a shove.
Okay, so yeah, you can shove the back weak way.
So we'll just give him a little bit of a shove.
Okay. Yeah, I got him. You can take that thing off now.
And then we're just going to follow him up.
Yeah. Yeah, because this also gives you an extra body on there, right?
Yep.
That actually does make a difference. You'll take this point back, and you're going to score 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And get some momentum. Beautiful. I think it's time for the honest businessman Hondo to activate. And you're controlling 4 objectives, so I'm gonna refresh 3 of my force. I absolutely love it here. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is so many inspiring stories, so many of them true. We're just going to dash forward with Mr. Hondo. As soon as I find my dash tool here, there it is. So Mr. Hondo is going to dash towards this Villainous Kenobi. Yeah, choose an ally unit. Okay, yeah, and then let's see. What do we have here? I think we're going to advance. Yeah, we're going to advance. Putting this on this point here, and we're going to spend another force for what have we here? And we're going to choose. Well, it's got to be Kenobi.
Okay.
And choose an enemy character within 2. The chosen unit gains pin and strain.
Ooh.
And if your order card was in reserve, I could pay 1 to shuffle it into your deck.
Okay.
But it is not. So you are now just pinned and strained.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. And I think we are going to then. I got 5 either way. So we're gonna stick on Pugnacious Pirate. and we're gonna smack Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna smack Obi-Wan a whole bunch here with 5 whole dice.
I've got 6. Oh, not bad at all.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
My 3 expertise is going to be 2 blocks and turning a crit into a strike.
So nothing
Or a
happens.
crit into a fail, sorry. But...
Nothing happens.
All right.
I had 2 expertise, which gives me a strike and a crit, and then 3 fails. Yeah, so nothing happens there with Hondo, and yep, we're just kind of there. So I don't take the point back. You're still in control of it, but I will still score 3.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, and that is going to be the end of Hondo's turn. Sorry, I missed fair. What's fair? Because you are engaged with another scoundrel, I should have rolled 2 more dice here.
Oh, okay.
So it's only going to matter if these are crits. Because I don't think an extra one gives me anything fancy. Oh, actually it does. It would give me an extra crit.
Okay.
Because it would put me up to 2 crits and a strike. So 1 success does go through.
One success goes through.
Which is going to be a shove into damage.
Okie dokie.
Which, I mean, it's not really doing a whole lot to you here.
It's not going to get me quite off the point.
I don't believe so. Actually, let's shove you.
Well, if it does...
Actually, I think it does.
Then I think we're still just tying
It's still tied. Yeah, it's still just tied, so it doesn't really matter. But it makes it a little bit easier. So there you go. And Obi-Wan's taking the damage. And of course, because the push put Obi-Wan outside of 2 of the weak ways, the strain that is part of that identity is not going to trigger, because there's no attacking, or there's none of my characters within 2 of the defending character. So now that is going to be the end of Hondo's turn. All right, Alex, who do we got?
Got
Echo and Tech. You want to go pick on Guarm, maybe?
We could. I do have like a really stupid idea, but it requires a bit of measuring first.
Okay, well, we'll give you the moment to do so. You said stupid plays, and I'm all for this.
Yes, so we're starting with, I'm remembering it correctly, Echo right up front.
Yep.
He's going to be taking a move action over to here.
Yeah.
And then, I guess legally speaking, so does Tech.
Yeah, Tech needs to resolve everything as well.
Yeah. And then, after this, they're going to be doing legally not defensive maneuvers. It's called Fight Smarter, Not Harder. Keep a low profile. Fight Smarter, Not Harder comes next. So we're going to be doing a defensive maneuvers.
Yeah.
Getting to a nice
sir.
distance within 3 of that point. And gaining a hunker.
So much hunker.
Now, I am going to gain a hunker, which is nice. But then I'm going to spend a force and get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
For Fight Smarter, Not Harder.
Yeah, because
I choose an active objective within 3 and remove the control from it.
There we go.
So it's not yours, it's not mine, it's nobody's.
All right, you have 1 action remaining.
Yeah, and we might as well start shooting Mr. Guar.
Mr. Guar? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Or do we shoot Bane? Do we have range on shooting Cad Bane?
What's your range?
Range 4.
Range 4? I don't. So Echo would.
Okay.
Echo would, Tech would not.
Well, in that case, because you don't have to declare targets immediately, you can...
I don't think so. I think you can declare them 1 at a time.
So we'll start with Tech in the back. He's going to be shooting Guarm, because he has to. So we'll see how that goes.
Do you ignore cover at all?
No.
All right, so I got 6 dice.
I've got also 6.
Right.
1 fail is the perfect amount for the bad batch.
Well, 5 fails is the perfect non-amount for me.
We're going to be converting this into a strike, and my expertise is going to give me a crit.
So I will get rid of 1 of your strikes, and you're going to get 5 through.
Ooh,
Wow.
Beauty.
Wow.
Oh, I wish... You know what? I definitely should have shot first, because 5 successes gets me a free use of an activated ability.
Well, I mean, you didn't know I was going to roll 5 fails,
Yeah, I was not anticipating getting 5 through on 6 dice, but this is going to be... We're gonna.
You got your tree, right?
I got my tree.
Can you deal 8 points of damage?
Definitely should not have spent that force. I'm gonna go the bottom tree.
Sure.
It's gonna strain you and deal 4 damage.
Okay.
I legally get 2 recovers, but I'm also just gonna reposition.
I love this legally. It's like you just get the man.
Yep. I'm taking that back point now.
Yes, sir.
And I might as well keep shooting Guarm. It went so well for me last time.
Yeah. Deal 2 more damage to Guarm.
And 1 fail again, which I'm going to convert into a strike.
Okay. My 3 expertise is going to give me...
Actually, I'm going to convert it into a expertise, because that's going to allow me to get a crit and a strike off of my expertise.
Okay. I'm going to get off 3 expertise 2 blocks and a climb, so I'll get 3 blocks total.
So I'll get 2 through, which is going to be, it's going to be.
Can you deal 2 points of damage?
It's going to be 2 damage. And
2 damage. Yeah. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to have Worm just climb this way.
Do you have... Oh, that's before damage? Because it's expertise?
Well, it's part of my defensive expertise.
Okay, I do get a shove on for you.
Oh.
Is why I...
Okay. Shove me first.
Yeah, we're just going to push you back over there.
Okay. Alright, well then if that's the case, I'm going to do this way instead.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess I take that back point. Didn't need to spend the force to steal it, I guess?
Yeah, you're going to get that, and you're going to score 5 points.
4.
No, 5. Oh,
1,
yeah,
2,
sorry, that's
3,
right, 4.
4.
That's how math works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we both get some... Ooh, things are starting to go pear-shaped for me. And sorry, what condition did you put on Guarm?
Strain.
Strain? Okay.
Technically, I put it on him twice, but...
It does not matter. Does not matter at all. I do have to quickly check something here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hondo could potentially... Yes. Okay. So, you know what? Before scoring actually happens, Hondo is going to spend 1 force for this effort is no longer profitable. When another allied unit within 4 becomes wounded, this unit may use this ability. 1 character in this unit may reposition, but I cannot end engaged.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do, you're going to stay disengaged, and Hondo is just going to wander back here, making sure you can't take the point.
Means I don't take the point. Okay.
Yeah, means you don't take the point. So we'll just get rid of these. Well, you get to keep your momentum.
Yeah, but I also gave myself 1 for ending on 0.
Yeah, no, but I had given you 1 for ending on 0 and 1 for wounded.
Okay.
So things are still looking really good for you.
Yeah.
Things are still looking really good for you, but Hondo kind of saving the day a tiny little bit there. We're going to see if we can recover. Moving back to the Scoundrels, we have Mr. Cad Bane, and, well, I think we know exactly what Cad Bane is going to be up to here.
Probably.
Yeah. So Cad's going to start us off, and he's just going to move up here. He's not going to be engaged with Tech and Echo here. So we're just going to get him right just
to the edge.
Yeah, right outside of 2 here. Then we're going to spend 1 force. And how about you step aside? So, choose an enemy character within 3 of an active objective it is contesting. The chosen character may dash away from that objective. Then, after any moves are resolved, if the chosen character is no longer contesting the chosen objective, it gains Disarm. If the chosen character is still contesting the chosen objective, it gains Expose and Strain.
I don't like giving you the point, but I also don't like dying and giving you the point. So
I mean, for me to get enough damage, I do need to get 4 successes on my tree.
Which is really easy if I'm exposed.
But I mean, the way I've been rolling.
So I am just going to dash off this point.
Okay.
Oh, actually, is it any direction?
It's dash away.
Away from the point?
Yes,
or
dash away from the point. From the active objective.
Is he better in range or in melee?
Well, I think the away you might have... Yeah, like you could get into melee. I'm rolling 7 dice regardless, and my expertise tree is the same.
Okay, so it doesn't super matter. We're just going to fall back a little bit.
Yeah, and you'll be disarmed. And we're gonna throw 7 dice at you.
I don't like that.
I love it. I think this is great.
I've got 5.
Cad Bane actually with a really solid roll.
I've got 2 fails in there. My 2 expertise defensively is going to be a block. All
right, so you're going to get rid of 2 successes. I got my 4.
Yep.
After you take things out, so that is going to be actually a downed guys, because it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage, because I'm going to be doing another disarm to you. And I'm going to throw a strain on you on top of all that. And Hondo is taking that point. I'm also going to refresh 2 force. And I have a recover action, so Guarm is just going to get rid of. We're just going to get rid of that strain on Guarm, so when he wakes up, he's good to go for that one. And yeah, I think that's it for Mr. Cad Bane. I did refresh some force here. I could jump onto a point just to be problematic for you, but because I do have rocket boots, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. Nah, we're good there.
Okay.
So we will take this point back, courtesy of Hondo, and we will score 3. 1, 2, 3. There. Oh, and I got a momentum.
Oh yes.
Woo, momentum. Okay. Okay, I just caught some stuff that we need to fix here.
Okay.
When Hondo, after your turn over here, Hondo would have lost this point. So you would have scored one more over there, and I would score one less this round. Oh, wait, because it goes blue. Yeah.
It was already blue.
Oh, it was. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind then. So I still score one less, because I said I score, I think I said I score 4.
Okay.
And I should not have scored 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're adjusting that. All right, who we got next?
We've got the Wolf Pack.
Yes, sir. Is it time to get them into the fight?
I think it might have to be. I don't love it, but
I mean, it gives you a really strong Shatterpoint at the very end of this, right?
yeah. Just trying to think who they want to be shooting right now, and if they even can.
I don't know if they might be able to get within range of Cad Bane.
Maybe.
I think that is really the only target they could probably get to, yeah. And I think they would have to do their dash and focus as well. Which, I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not what I really wanted to be doing with my force right now.
Well, you're going to be refreshing a force next pull because you got your Shatterpoint, right?
Yeah, but I had
so you know you have one force next round regardless.
I do. But what if I wanted 2?
Don't be greedy. I only have 4 to play with here, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's Cad Bane in terms of range there? Ooh, I don't even think with a dash.
A dash? I think
I might make one of them.
Yeah, with one of them, I think you get in. We'll give you a moment to look this over. All right. We gave you some time to think about what is the game plan.
The game plan is a very risky play. We're going to be reserving them for my last force and drawing the Shatterpoint.
All right.
It's going to give me that force back.
Yes,
and we've selected, after much deliberation, Wrecker and Omega.
Okay.
So they're going to remove this hunker, and at the start of their activation, they're going to attempt to dash, removing this.
Yep. They fail the dash.
Pin. We're going to then spend my last force on I Wasn't Sneaking. So I'm going to be choosing an active objective within 3 that I don't control, and an enemy unit contesting that objective.
Yep.
That's going to be Aura Sing.
5 dice, is it?
5 dice, and for each hit or strike and crit, you're just going to take a damage. So that's going to be 2 damage.
All right. 6 more to go.
Yep. And now we're going to be flipping them over to Boom.
Boom!
We're going to be focusing and shooting. When we shoot, we're going to take 3 damage.
Well, when you focus, you're going to take 3.
Well, yes. We're going to be taking 3 damage, putting them from 4 to 7.
They're fine. They got this.
They're fine. But this is going to be a 7-die ranged attack into Aura Sing.
No fails.
No fails at all.
That's good.
Okay.
3 fails on my part.
Ooh. My 2 expertise is going to be, oh, that's so perfect. A crit and 2 strikes.
So I'm going to turn your crit into a fail.
Okay.
And I'm going to block 2. So basically, I'm going to get rid of 3.
Yep. Or crit into a.
Oh, you had another crit in there, eh?
Yep. So that's going to be 5 going through.
Okay. Can it deal 6 points of damage in that 5?
Yeah. If I go the bottom tree, it's going to be a pin, a strain, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
All right. That'll be, if you go that route, that's Aura Sing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the route?
That's the route that gets Aura Sing.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not on the point.
Not on the point.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. You put us to 0.
If I go the top tree, I deal 5 damage, which doesn't take you down, and I get on this point.
Which is going to basically still put us to, it'll put you to 1 instead. So that way I won't get momentum.
Yeah, because I'll score 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Putting me to the 1. Yeah, we'll go the top tree.
Yeah, that way I don't get any momentum for it, right?
So you're going to be pinned.
Yep.
I'm going to dash, shove, and it's going to do a total of 5 damage.
Okay. So Aura Sing is still standing. Do you want to do your...
Yep. So I'm just going to dash over onto this point.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to shove you twice. So
just directly away?
Directly away.
Okay.
And I get another dash in here, but I'm not really too worried about that. We're just going to hang out where we are.
Okay. And so you will score 4 points, putting you on 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a very injured team of bounty hunters here.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Let's see if I can recover. All right. Let's see if I can salvage this struggle. We're gonna get the bounty hunters. That's actually exactly who I wanted, to be completely honest here. So the bounty hunters, they are going to target an enemy. Well, basically they're going to dash towards an enemy character. So
Mhm.
they're going to dash towards Wrecker here, and we're just going to get them right there because I want to make sure that their pushes, if they go off, actually do things here. And we have range 5 attacks, and let's see if I get 2 pushes, I can get within there. So here we go. So we're going to focus. We're also going to spend 1 force for tools of the trade.
Okay.
So they are going to get a sharpshooter 2 until the end of this turn.
Mhm.
So they're going to be rolling 9 dice. 9 dice attacks here.
Oh, jeez.
So we're going to start with Big Red Bob here,
Okay.
and we're going to try our best and see what we can do here.
I've got 5 dice. Oh, not a bad roll.
That's an amazing roll from the Bounty Hunters.
Well,
Kind of, anyway.
this side's expertise is not fantastic. This expertise is going to be a recover.
So 3 successes are going to go through.
Mhm.
And that is going to be, let's see, how much damage can you take?
I need to take 4 damage through my protection.
So 4 damage gets past your protection?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do a 4 damage and a pin
Quick question: when do I do the recover off my expertise?
after I do my stuff.
Okay, so I would attempt to recover.
I'm going to do 4 damage and a pin, and
Which-
so you can recover the pin.
I'll recover the pin.
Yeah, you can
off,
you can recover the pin. But yeah, getting rid of Wrecker is
That's big.
that's kind of big. Yeah, that's kind of big. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attack with this little fella right here.
Oh, who's he shooting?
Same guy.
Oh, well,
Same guy,
Beat him
'cause
while he's down.
I want some pushes here, or some shoves rather.
Well, my 2 expertise is going to be a recover.
My 3 expertise is going to be a strike and a damage, or sorry, a crit and a damage.
Okay.
So,
I
wow.
recover.
You recover, so I get my tree. So that's going to be. Let's see. I will. I can't shove you because you're steadfast.
Mhm.
So a whole bunch of damage. We're going to pin. What the hell? Hey, I got another shove.
So you get 2 shoves.
I get 2 shoves.
So you get
one shove is
One
going to,
shove resolves,
which
and you
does
get to
take you
follow
off
up
the point.
twice, which
So.
means you do get this point.
Monk. Bonk. Crafty little bounty hunter
Mhm.
gets up there, and then I'm also going to expose Wrecker at this
Okay.
point as well. So now he's pinned and exposed.
That is unfortunate,
That is unfortunate.
but he does get a recover, so we're going to be removing that exposed.
Can you get rid of the exposed? Okay. And we'll flip this point back here. Does Cad Bane want to jump anywhere? I got Guarm left, and I don't know if Guarm actually cares about any of his force abilities. So, you know what? We're gonna spend a force with Cad, and we're just going to jump over to here,
Mhm.
and that's where Cad's gonna end. And I will. We'll flip this over to red here.
Yep.
And
You'll
I will
score
score 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, Bounty Hunter's coming through clutch there. Really nice. And Alex, you just got the Wolfpack left.
Yeah, so we're pulling them out of reserve, and they've got a very boring turn here. You've kept very far back, and these guys who love being in melee have not been able to engage in that all that much.
Yes, sir.
So they're just going to move.
So just remember to push on an angle where you're not going to bump into
Yeah, I
crosshairs
think
there.
this
Yeah, there you go.
is a good angle, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. There you go. And that should put you within 2 of the point there.
Should be, yeah.
If you want to just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So
you
I
are.
do keep this point, which is good because I'm very scared of a Hondo and a Guarm.
Well, it's not like Hondo. Hondo can't attack, right? But
But he can get over there.
he can get over there. And you're going to score 3.
Yep.
There we go. And to cap off me, I got Guarm here. So what can we do here? So first things first, we have Guarm's Get Moving, You Dogs. And I got so little force here that I'm going to spend a force to give the bounty hunters weak way.
Oh.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to get a bounty hunter to walk over to here.
Mm-hmm.
So I now have 2 people on this point.
Interesting.
And this bounty hunter is just going to...
Reconsolidate.
Yep. Then what we're going to do, and we spend a lot of time taking a look at this to make sure it works.
Mm-hmm.
Worm is going to wander over to here,
Yep.
which should put me within 5 of the...
Last time we checked, it did, and in line of sight.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely
Yep.
in. You can definitely see.
So we're gonna throw 5 dice. Wow, that's awful.
Ooh.
But 5 dice. But you don't get any cover for this because I've got you in my sights.
So I'm only rolling my 5.
That is not what I needed to see at all.
My expertise is going to be another block.
2 crits.
Oh, those 2 crits are going through.
Yep, 2 crits. That's what I got there. So the 2 crits for me is I'm going to pin you.
Mhm.
And I might as well expose you.
Okie dokie.
So 2 damage, a pin, and an expose. That's what we got going on here. And then Cad Bane is going to spend a force.
Mhm.
Oh, I am engaged. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, good. Good. I was not dumb. Yeah, Cad Bane's going to spend a force.
Do a little jump.
Do a little jump. And just get up there. And that is going to be... that's going to be Guarm done, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else happening there. So I will score 3.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. And the struggle continues.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna cap out the round somehow. Obi-Wan, I don't know if he actually yeah, because you're also pinned and strained.
No, that doesn't feel fantastic. So you know what? We're gonna be spending a force to put him in reserve,
Yep.
and I'm remembering this time.
Yep, and he
He's
gets to do
going
some
to-
recovers and some...
Yeah, so it's recover 3 times and jump. I'm
Okay.
assuming it's in that order.
Yes.
So he's gonna recover off the strain and the pin
Yes, sir.
and the last damage on him,
Which is, yep, that was everything.
and then do a little jump.
Yep. Yep, works out well.
Yep.
And now he's in reserve.
And instead we have...
Crosshair.
I actually don't hate it.
Crosshair just turns the corner, takes out Guarm. I can see him doing that. All right, we'll give you a moment. All right, what's Crosshair up to?
Well, the first thing is Trick Shot. At the start of his activation, he's going to deal damage to Cad Bane over there and
Yes,
remove
sir.
all the hunker he has.
Oh, no!
That value. Then I'm going to be spending a force on Find the Shot. This is going to allow him to do a climb and gain a focus.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do a little climb here.
Yes, sir.
And then,
So you will have to move if you want to get Aura Sing.
which is true, but I have already focused.
Yep.
So he's going to get over there, and we're going to take a shot at Aura Sing. Now, because I've focused and I have Sharpshooter 2, this is going to be a 10.
You need 1 success.
I need
One
one.
success takes her out, man.
But how many can I get?
A lot.
Quite a bit, actually.
Hey, look, Aura Sing did it again.
Oh, no. I've currently got 2 expertise there, and there's no reason to go to 3, so we're just going to use the Bad Batch.
You've maxed your tree. I get rid of
sure.
1.
You get rid of 1?
I get rid of 1.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I've gotten the entire tree. So, just for fun then, we're going to go along the top tree, which is just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, as well as a pin.
Okay.
But I'm also going to shove you 3 times.
Whew. All right. I got a tool right here for us.
Yep. So just straight
Just
away,
right away? Okay.
into the nothing.
Into the nothing. Poor Aura Sing just getting beat up and moved around. And
And that's going to be Crosshair's fantastic shot. And I believe that's also the struggle at that point.
yeah, because that's going to give you momentum. You've knocked Aura Sing out of range, so I don't get to do Hondo's ability there.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's a little rough. It's a wee bit rough, but that is going to be the struggle for the Galactic Republic. Moving into struggle 2, we need more time. Yes, we do need more time. And I'm not a big fan of either of these. I'm going to choose the bottom one because I do actually have 2 healthy people on those points.
Okay.
Whereas you have Hunter on that point.
Mhm.
So this one goes away. This one goes away.
So it's just these 3?
Nope,
Or-
these 3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, these 3 right over here.
So it's on
Yeah.
this back point.
Yeah, so nobody's taking that one at the moment. So that's the route we're going to go here. Priority roll is going to be this back point right there.
Mm-hmm.
So who do we got?
Cad Bane.
Perfect.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Perfect. So yeah, Cad Bane is he's going to do some really simple stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to start by going over here, and then we're going to spend 1 force for a jump. just to jump them right over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do we shoot someone?
You might as well.
For Obi-Wan's the hunker, his identity. Is there a recover as part of it, or is it just strip the hunker and do a dash?
So the order does matter. You recover for each hunker removed, and then each unit that recovered may dash. For each time you recover, you may dash. So
we're going to shoot crosshair.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, actually, can we shoot crosshair?
Oh.
I think what we might be doing, we might be shooting crosshair before we actually jump.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, before we actually jump, we're going to shoot crosshair first.
Okay. He's got 5.
Yeah, we'll shoot crosshair first before, excuse me, before that all happens here. And yeah, that sounds about right. So this is going to be 7 dice.
Okay.
Coming into him here.
Ooh,
Holy fails today.
Oh, goodness gracious. My 3 expertise on crosshair is going to be 2 blocks, and if you have any crits, it becomes a strike.
Yeah, nothing happens then.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, then I'll spend the force, and we'll get over there.
Go crosshair.
That was, well, I mean, go all my fails, right? Like, I'm rolling fails like mad today.
Now, that being said, you did take all of the points?
Yes, so I will score 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because Gorm is still awake over there, thankfully. I should have taken Gorm out. But that's Cad's turn. Priority objective.
It's your
back piece right
point.
here. Come deal with Hondo.
All of a sudden, that
Obi-Wan actually.
That Obi-Wan I got in reserve there starts feeling really good.
I think so too.
I agree.
Yep. So Obi-Wan coming out in reserve.
Obi-Wan's coming out of reserve. I'm trying to decide whether or not I use Hello There to jump in and get those extra dice, or if I just kind of...
You have so much force.
I have a lot of force, but I don't recover it like you do.
That's fair, but...
You know what? Let's do it. Hello there.
Oh, I always knew Kenobi was some villainous scoundrel.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
So let's see here. It gets some... It'll get you right to there. So you're on the point.
I'm on
you're,
the point.
You're facing down Kenobi. Or facing down Hondo, rather, I should say.
Facing down Hondo, and let's stay on Ataru, and let's go for that wonderful 10 die. Ooh. Do I focus? I'm already on the point.
You can if you want.
I'm already on the point.
11 dice, like...
11.
Can you deal 9 points of damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So full tree.
Yeah, I would have to full tree. So in that case, let's focus.
Okay.
I feel like I'm letting my hatred of the king powerful.
Yes, you are. I see a fail.
And 2 expertise on this tree is going to be a crit and a strike.
So 3 expertise for me is going to be another 1 success, a recover, and a jump.
So you're blocking a total of 3?
I'm blocking 2.
2? Okay.
You got your tree.
I got my tree.
You got your tree.
So that means I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, as well as hitting you with a pin, a disarm, an exposed, a pin, and 3 shoves.
Wow. Okay then. All right. So yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. So let's we should probably check the angle on this.
Yeah. So this is.
Because I'd like to shove you.
This is your angle right here.
So is something like this?
Yes.
Looking good and not hitting the box?
Yep.
All right, then I shove you 3 times.
Okay. All right. I'm going to recover and get rid of that pin.
I'm going to follow up on one of them just to kind of go over to here.
Okay. And we'll get my jump.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to jump over this way because I don't want to be engaged just at the moment.
Mm-hmm. That went pretty good, and that would still leave you with a disarm and an expose.
Yeah, that was rough. I always knew Kenobi was a scoundrel and a villain here.
Apparently.
Oof, that sucked. Okay, so you'll take this point.
I will.
And you'll score 2.
And I'll gain a momentum.
Yes,
and I'll
sir.
gain another momentum.
Yes, sir. 2 momentum for you. Let's see how I can recover. The priority objective is once again going to be this point right here. So who do we got?
No, she's a little too far off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be him. We're going to get rid of this arm here.
Okay.
And I'm going to think about it. All right. So to start things off, we have that's just good business. I'm going to recover a force, so I'm back at 3 of 4. Then I think what we're going to do, inspiring stories, so many of them true. Choose an allied unit, one character in this unit, and each character in the chosen unit may dash. We're going to choose the bounty hunters.
Okay.
So the bounty hunters are going to, this one's going to dash right over to here, like so. And then this one is going to dash.
This point's no longer.
Yeah, that point's no longer active. This one's going to dash over this way. And then Hondo gets to dash. So we're going to dash Hondo over to here. So we are now engaged, but I also now have 2 people on the point. So I'm going to take it back from you. Then what we're going to do is what have we here? So we are going to spend a force, and we're going to both pin and strain Obi-Wan.
Oof. That's not good.
Yeah, we're going to pin and strain Obi-Wan. And I have not done an action yet, which is really kind of nice.
At all.
Then I'm going to focus, and then I'm going to hit him with my stick.
Hit him with a stick?
Hit him with a stick. Because I don't think my other side is any better. No, it's 5 either way, which is really unfortunate. But I'm going to see if I can shove you around a little bit.
Okay.
But I also have fair. What's fair? When an allied scoundrel attacks, I'm going to add 2 dice to this. And yeah. So
That's just good.
So this is going to be an 8 dice attack after everything is said and done.
I've got 6 on Obi-Wan.
And too bad Cad Bane is all the way over there. Otherwise, nobody gets between me and my job. Would be awesome.
All right. 1 expertise. Oh, you get your expertise.
Yeah. So my expertise actually is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 crits and 2 strikes.
Okay. My 1 expertise is going to be a single block, and one of your crits becomes a fail. So I'm blocking 4.
Oh, wow.
So your crit goes through?
Your dice, man. Your dice are rough. Okay. Yep. So 1 goes through. So I'm going to do 1 damage and I'm going to push you.
Okie dokie.
Jeez. Your defensive dice have just been... They've been on point. They have been on point. Now, the nice thing is that you're no longer within 2 of my bounty hunter. So...
they get there.
No strain is going to happen there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Hondo all done, I guess.
You're going to score 4 again?
I'm going to score 4 again.
Yeah, this is getting real hard for you to come 4. Back from.
So, yeah. So, in the end, it still did exactly what I needed it to do. Yes. So, we're good there. Priority objective
is...
Hey, once again, back here.
Okay.
And you already have both Crosshairs and Obi-Wan done, so you're running out of targets.
And we've got the Wolf Pack.
Who are pinned and exposed.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them.
So, we'll give you a moment.
Yep.
Quick correction here. I forgot Hondo was wounded. So let's get rid of that pin and strain because I would not have been able to do what have we here just because it's too expensive. So are we going with the wolf pack?
Yep. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to try and make a move action. So this guy's going to fail to do it, but the other guy does get to do it. So he's going to be taking a walk.
Okay.
And then they're going to be doing what I like to call the offensive maneuvers. Run and gun.
Yep.
So they get to do a dash, and that's also going to allow them to focus. So this one's going to go over here to say hello to Mr. Bane.
Yes, sir.
And this one is going to destroy the game state, very important part. Dash right over here to say hello to Worm.
Okay, I love it.
This also gets them a free focus, which means violence. My favorite part of this game.
Yes, sir.
So
who's getting punched first?
We're going to start by punching Mr. Bane.
Mr. Bane, I got 6 dice.
I've got 6 as well, because I focus.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
Hey, there's those fails again.
Because they are clone troopers and not Bad Batch, that means I can only change this into a strike, but I still get to change that fail to a strike.
Okay.
And that 1 expertise is going to translate into a crit.
Okay, my 3 expertise is going to be 2 successes, a recover, and a jump.
Okay.
So I will get rid of your 3 non-crits.
And I'm going to get my 3 crits through.
Yes,
Still
sir.
very good. Which means I'm definitely not going to be able to get you off this point, but I can still do some stuff. We're going to strain you, as well as doing 2 damage and a pin and a shove.
Okay, I'm going to use my cover to get rid of that pin, I think. So go ahead and shove me.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get you off the point, but it is what it is. And now we get to the more exciting punch.
Ooh. You know what then? Actually, I'm going to use it to get rid of the strain instead then.
Okay,
so I'll keep the pin.
Okie dokie.
I'll keep the pin. Because my jump will get rid of the pin.
Oh, very nice.
There we go.
Now we're on to a much more exciting punch.
Exciting for who?
For me, because my hatred's making me powerful. No, it's actually Pack Hunter. Because Worm over here is technically still engaged with
yes, sir.
With a couple of boys over there, clone troopers over there.
Yep.
We're going to be rolling 8 die against him.
All right, bring it on. There we go. Finally a break for Guarm.
Oh, that's a lot of fails. At least one of them gets to be converted into a strike.
I'm blocking 4.
And then my expertise is going to be the 1 crit that goes through.
All right.
Which is going to hit him with a strain.
Just a strain? Nothing else?
Just a strain.
Okay. Guarm got lucky on that one.
Yeah, not quite what I was looking for there, but
the
struggle was kind of handily yours from the beginning.
Yeah, getting 2 really good solid starts there. So at the very least, I mean, you get a momentum. It's not going to matter.
No,
though,
you
because,
have this struggle.
Yeah, so let's see. The next priority point does not matter. And so you know what? We're gonna bring Aura Singh out of reserve here.
This feels like a good time to pull her out.
And she's gonna do she'll strip this, and then she'll just do a run over to here, and I guess we'll shoot someone.
Yeah.
Because why not? The wolf pack is still up. They're still up. I haven't done anything. Okay, let's go into the wolf pack, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we're going to do 7 dice into the wolf pack here. And when this character makes a ranged attack as part of a combat action, if the defender is engaged with one or more allied characters in this unit, or in units that are not wounded, I may add 3 dice. So I'm going to do 2 damage to Guarm here.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to throw 10 dice. So let's see if I can't do something mean to the wolf pack here. That's a good defense roll.
Yeah. 2 expertise on them. This is going to be another block.
There's all those fails again for me. I'm rolling very few crits today, too, I've noticed. 2 expertise is going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay. So I'm going to take a damage and then block 3. So 2 are going to go through.
2 go through, yes, sir. So that 2 going through is going to be, I might as well do a 3 damage, a pin, and a strain.
Okay.
Might as well do all that. You just really...
Oh, shoot.
You were exposed.
You get 1 more success through.
So 2 more damage. So it's going to be 5 damage, a pin, and a strain.
Which takes him down.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sweet deal. I get some force back. And she's a bounty hunter. I get 2 force back. She also gets to do a recover. Not that it really matters in this case. Awesome. So, okay, that's really kind of cool then. So I think we don't have to hit and run here. But I'm actually kind of tempted to do a double the contract, double the payout now. Because I now have force to play with. So double the contract, double the payout.
Yeah.
And Guarm takes 2. Before I forget, Guarm takes 2. I could have also actually done fair. What's fair? Which could have been fun as well. 2 more dice, but not needed. So we'll do a 5 dice attack into Mr. Crosshair here.
Okay. Crosshair is going to be rolling his own 5 dice.
Oh my goodness!
Well, there's your crits.
There's my crits.
My 1 expertise on Crosshair is going to be a block, and one of those crits becomes a strike.
So 2 successes go through. I got 1 damage from my expertise.
Okay.
So we're going to pin and strain you and do 3 damage.
Okay. On top of the 1 from
On top of the 1. So it's going to be 4 damage total, a pin and a strain onto Mr. Crosshair there.
Not looking good for him.
Ooh, man, that was a good activation from Aura Singh.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the first time she's ever actually felt like she's worth 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, but so there we go. That's going to end the struggle because I just scored everything under the sun there.
Oh, yes.
And that's the end of struggle 2. Final struggle of the game.
It is Signal the Transport.
And this is a regroup, so regaining some damage here.
Interesting.
And we have no say on it.
Yeah, it just is what it is.
It just is what it is. Oh, man, I moved my bounty hunter off this one. Oh, no, it's not that one. So it's Hunter over there, and then this
one
weak
under
way.
the unconscious weak way.
Still there. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is an interesting one.
Yeah.
So let's see how everything shakes out. All right, Alex, who's being top decked?
Hunter.
I'm pretty sure you just said you didn't want
I
to
just said I didn't want Hunter, but I only have 2 force left.
And he is scoring a point for you.
He's scoring a point.
Oh, I was about to say, is there any way where you can get Wrecker around to that point? But
No,
he's wounded.
Yeah, and pinned.
And pinned, yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to reserve him,
Oof.
which feels bad. The Shatterpoint.
Oof.
I don't hate it.
It's slightly better, but...
It's slightly better.
But do you Shatterpoint, or do you use your last force?
I think I have to Shatterpoint. I don't want to spend my last force on putting it away right now.
All right.
The question is, who is actually Shatterpoint?
I'm just glad I'm not about to get Obi-Wan to the face, because I don't think he's worth it.
Yeah.
So, but we'll give you a moment to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Before we forget, priority objective is going to be this back objective where
point
Aura Singh is sitting on. All right, so who's getting the Shatterpoint treatment?
It's going to be Echo and Tech. So they're going to, at the start of their activation, remove their damage in one of these conditions.
Yep.
And because I picked them with the Shatterpoint, they're going to be removing this other one as well.
Yeah, good catch on that one. I didn't catch the condition removal in the first run through,
Yeah.
so
So
nice
the first
catch.
thing they're going to be doing is they're going to be punching Guarm.
Man, poor Guarm. Who's punching Guarm?
We're going to be starting with
Echo or Tech?
Echo.
Echo? All right.
So he's got 6 die in melee.
Okay. I see 3 fails, but I see a
Fails
crit
is
in there.
not ideal. I have 1 expertise currently. Going to 2 expertise doesn't do much, so we're going to be switching one of these to a strike. And my expertise is going to be a damage.
So you're going to get 1 crit through.
Okay.
You're going to get a damage through.
And-
I'm currently engaged, so if you move out of engagement, I will be able to climb here, but...
I will not be getting out of engagement. I'll be hitting you with a 2nd damage and a strain.
So what is that, 3 damage?
A total of 2 damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 because I am already strained.
Oh, okay, so a total of 3.
Yep.
Putting you to 5. Well, what about if...
what if Tech were to just say
what
hello?
if Tech decided he was choosing violence too? He's not choosing violence,
No.
guys. He's gonna change this into a strike.
Okay, I get 1 more success, so I'm getting 3 successes here.
Alright, my expertise is gonna deal damage to you.
Alright, I'll take another one. Poor Guarm.
Echo and Tech are not choosing violence today, guys.
Oh, man.
Then they're going
It
to...
doesn't matter. Guarm has just been a punching bag for you all game.
We're gonna walk these 2 guys over onto this point.
You know, it's actually good you did not take Guarm out, though, because Hondo could have spent a force for this effort is no longer profitable.
I see.
And I could have repositioned Hondo over onto this point. And I would have
That would have been...
nobody would have taken it at that point, basically, is what it comes down to.
But as it stands, I'm going to be taking the priority points and Hunter's back point over here.
Yep. And then nobody takes this point, so you're going to score 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Beautiful. Priority objective is going to be this back point with Aura Singh.
Mhm.
And we're going to Shatterpoint into it. Do I like that? I don't like that.
Ooh, okay.
I don't want to Shatterpoint just yet. Instead, we're going to get
Guarm!
Guarm! I don't like that either, but it is what it is. So when Guarm gets pulled, first thing we're going to do, we're going to spend 1 for payday on the bounty hunters.
Okay.
They're now weak ways.
They're weak ways.
They're weak ways now. And then what we're going to do is we activate the tactic ability, get moving, you dogs. Choose another allied weak way unit within 4. Each character may dash. So,
My point! So that ties the point currently.
and then the other bounty hunter
Comes in and takes it.
is right here. Ha ha! Take that! Guarm did something good. And I have absolutely no force. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to focus and shoot at crosshairs, I guess?
Okay.
Because that's all I really got going for me. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. So 6 dice going into... oh no, I got sharpshooter, so this is going to be 8 dice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And you don't get cover from this, not that you have it.
Nope.
So...
Okay.
Oh, Guarm waking up a little bit here.
Your expertise should go first.
Yeah, my whopping 1 expertise is going to be 1 crit.
My whopping 1 expertise is going to be 1 block, and that crit becomes a strike.
So 4 are going to go through.
Okay.
So that's actually, yeah, Guarm woke up, man.
Yeah.
So geez, you're already pinned, eh? And how much damage can you take? 5?
I think he might have gotten him.
So yeah, I think I might have gotten you here. I'm one shy from my reposition. Boo. But that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we'll do 2 damage, a damage and a expose, and then we're gonna follow up with I guess it's the same deal either way, 1 shove and 3 more damage. So the shove doesn't really do much here because there's not a lot of places to shove you. So yeah, because basically I just shove you onto the stairs here.
Yeah, but you do the 5 damage.
Yeah, but I do enough damage to take you down, and I've added another condition onto you.
Always fun.
Which is always fun there. Guarm did, and I get some force back.
Yeah,
and he gets to recover 1. Take that.
Oh, no.
Take that. Little things here, and I'm engaged. So unfortunately, that hunker that he gets doesn't really do anything here. So yeah, that's going to be Guarm all done, and I will take I guess just 2 points.
Okay.
1, 2.
You'll gain
2 momentum because I took a guy out, and yeah. All right, I guess Guarm did do something. All right, where are we going?
It's
once again.
Point.
This is a very hotly contested point here.
Yeah.
Gotta flip that back because that's my point now. Whew. Well, who are you? Do you want Hunter or do you want?
That's the real question. Is like, it might be Hunter at this point.
Okay, well we'll give you a moment. So we're actually going to go back in time a little bit because Guarm needed to do a recover action to stay alive. So he actually loses 3 dice.
Oh shoot!
So this is going to be. We're just going to redo 5 dice into crosshairs here.
Okay.
Which is still pretty good.
Okay. I think you're still getting them.
Because I get 1 crit on here, and you're just blocking 1. The exact same results.
Yeah.
Yeah, exact same results.
State unchanged.
Exactly. Okay. I'll just have to remember to edit everything. All right. So is it Hunter?
It's Hunter. We're pulling him out of reserve, and the first thing he's going to do is he's going to try and get his buddy Crosshair to take a move action.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of that pin.
Good talk. Speaking of move actions, he's going to take 1. And also his hunker's going to go away. He's had it for a long time. He's just going to get himself around this building, over to here.
Yes, sir.
And then he's going to spend my last force on striking distance. This is going to allow him to do a dash and then make a 5-die attack.
I believe it's called Monkey Knife Fighter.
Yes. Also, before I do this, I'm flipping him to his Knife Fighter.
His Knife Fighter.
So we're going to be punching the red bounty hunter there.
Bob!
The red bounty hunter.
Bob the red bounty hunter.
This is going to be 5 dice, and I discussed this with you beforehand. Because this isn't an attack action, I don't get to use his identity.
Right. Ooh, oh no.
Ooh, no.
Bob says bring it.
3 expertise.
3 successes.
Yeah, alright. Well,
yep.
We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way then, with a 7-die attack.
Alright. Into the bounty hunters again?
Into the bounty hunters.
Oh no!
Well, one of these. Oh,
there you go. There you go. Okay. Balance has been returned to the force, and I roll a whole bunch of fails.
Going to a 3rd expertise is actually better for me.
Cool.
Going to put that there, and that 3 expertise is going to be 2 crits and a reposition.
Well, I'm going to get rid of 1 of those successes.
So I'm going to get 4 through. How much damage do I need to do to you?
8.
You're not going to get that, unfortunately.
But I think you did the really funny thing. You got 2 repositions.
I can get 2 repositions,
which would allow you to basically go and take this point over here.
Actually, I have 2 shoves on this too. What's the angle on this? Can I get you off the point?
Oh, absolutely, you can.
Okay, so we're going to shove you twice off the point.
Okay.
Oh, does 1 shove get you off the point? Or no, never mind.
If you shove me this way, yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're doing 2 shoves. Never mind.
Gonna shove me this way?
Yeah, they have to do both. And this is going to be coming with 1, 2, 3, 4 damage and a strain.
Okay.
And then I get to do 2 repositions. So we're just going to go around this way.
Okay. I will grab your hunter here.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then we're going to go around that way. And that means I've taken all 3 points?
Yes, sir. You take all 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof.
Go Hunter.
All right. Good chat with Hunter.
He did the thing.
He did the thing, and he did it really well. Wow. That was awesome. Okay, great. Quick note, for some reason we forgot that there were still 2 healthy people on here, so that's 2 less points.
putting me to 3.
Yeah, but still, very good turn by Hunter.
Yep.
The priority is going to go to this one over here.
Mhm.
And all I got left are weak ways and bounty hunters. Weak ways!
That's not what I wanted
perfect.
to see.
That is perfect. So the weak ways will wake up. That thing will pop off here. And I am engaged with both of them.
Yep.
So I'm gonna beat up Hunter quite a bit here. I do have Pack Hunter. So when another character in this unit makes a melee attack targeting an enemy character that's engaged with another allied weak way character, it adds 2 dice to the attack roll.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't see what Hunter's backpack has anything to do with that, but I'll believe you.
Did I say backpack?
No, you just said Hunter's pack, and he's got one of those.
All right. Well, either way. So do I want to focus here as well? I am going to focus as well because 1 success gives me a shove, and I don't think you're steadfast.
He's not steadfast, but he does have. It's hard to compete with a Jedi, so he's going to be re-rolling 2 of his.
I'm just looking for 1 success.
Yep.
So this is going to be with focus and 2 extra dice 7, and I'm going to attack with the back guy first.
All right.
And oh my! Okay.
I'm going to re-roll my 1 fail here, and that makes it 5 expertise.
So
let's go.
I got a strike and a damage coming through onto you.
My expertise is going to convert into 2 blocks here, and also I'm going to get a recover and a dash.
So I will do a crit, and a crit and a damage is going to go through on you. I'm going to shove you.
Okay.
So we're going to shove you this way.
So I'm taking a total of 2 damage?
You're going to take 2 total, yeah.
Okay.
And then this weak way is just going to follow up just to get onto the point as well.
And then do I have any conditions on me?
No conditions.
I'm going to recover 1 of these damage and dash.
Just dash back onto the point.
Probably, yeah. We're just going to go over to here.
If you stay out of engagement with this weak way back here, I won't get 2 extra dice when I punch you.
That's smart, yeah. So we'll get to just outside of 2 over here.
Yeah. So now this is just going to be a 6-die attack.
Which does mean I am only rolling 5 right now.
Okay.
But I still get my rerolls.
Another good attack by the weak ways.
With my
so
reroll.
It's just going to be 1 more strike.
Okay. My 1 expertise here is going to be a block.
Okay, so 2 go through. So 2 going through is going to be 3 damage and a shove.
Okay.
So we're just going to shove you right over here.
Alrighty.
And we will take this point back.
And score...
score 3, putting us on 0.
Momentum.
Momentum for everyone. That's the weak ways all done. Priority objective.
It is the one you just took from me.
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough, especially with only Echo and Tech left.
And Wrecker.
And Wrecker.
Can't forget
Yep.
Wrecker.
And Wrecker.
So the starter's activation, he's gonna peel this off, which is important because Bulldoze, he's gonna do a dash.
Yep.
Then...
Now, he can get a 3rd body onto this point back here and take it from me.
Yes.
Even if he doesn't knock anyone out.
Yeah. Which is probably what he's doing, but I think he's a little bit better. Well, how much damage left on the
4 on the bounty hunters.
on the bounty hunters?
So, it's not guaranteed, but you have a good shot at it.
Yeah, so we're going to stay on his boom side, and we're actually just going to take a walk.
Now remember, if you want to do his... Oh, you have no force. Okay, never mind.
No force.
I was going to say, if you want to do his bonus attack, it is a ranged
I would
one.
love to do his bonus attack. Can I have 2 more force so I can do that? That would be really fun right now.
Okay.
We're going to punch some bounty hunters.
Yeah, that sounds fair. They had it coming after that last round.
A little bit. So this is going to be 6 die.
All right, I got 4. Oh, no.
Oh, it's not the worst in the world because using the leadership or the identity, I'm going to convert this into an expertise, and that's going to convert into a crit and a strike.
Oh, okay. So you're going to get 3 through.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Is that 4 damage?
That is 4 damage. That's exactly what I needed. It's also going to be a pin and a strain.
Oh, no. Pin and strain. So, I'm already strained.
Well, take an extra damage then.
Yep. I'll just take an extra damage, and the bounty hunters are down.
Yep.
Finally took them down. Just took a good chunk of the game.
So I'm going to gain a momentum.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to take that point back and score 2.
Yep. Looks like it. No, you're going to score 3. Because you still have this back point.
The priority point was over here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. That's how math works.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All good. Priority is once again right over here, so that's good for me. That's excellent for me. So no matter what, I'm putting this back to 0. And hey, we got the bounty hunters waking back up.
Oh no! Just dealt with you.
Which is hey, also perfect for me. So we're gonna get rid of this pin.
Okay.
Because I don't care about the strain right now. I don't think. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus. Take 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, before anything else happens. They're going to do on the trail, so that's going to be what knocks out there. Yeah, that's where the strain is going to happen there. So we're just going to go up to there, like so, and this bounty hunter is just going to turn around, and Toto is gonna like cap some knees. So I'll take 3 damage. Now I'm going to focus, which is going to give me impact 2 until the end of the turn, and we're just going to throw 9 dice.
At whomst?
Is Tech and Echo up?
They are currently awake, yes.
They're currently awake. So, yeah, Tech and Echo.
Okay. In melee, they're going to be rolling 4 dice, and they have steadfast protection from having Wrecker next to them.
Alright. So, what does that do for me? My 2 expertise. 2 expertise is going to be a strike and damage.
Okay. My 2 expertise is going to be a single block. So it's going to block 3.
Alright, so 2 go through.
Okay.
And that 2 is going to be... I'm not going to bother shoving you. I'm just going to do 3 damage.
Okay, so 3 damage.
4 damage total, and because of your protection, 3 damage.
3 damage.
Okay, so we're going to try this again.
Okay.
With good old Bob now. Another very good roll, actually.
My expertise is another block.
This is going to be a strike and a damage again.
Okay. Blocking 4, 2 going through.
So once again, with 2 going through, it's going to be another 4 damage total, so 3 after protection.
Which leaves them alive on 1.
Leaves them alive on 1, eh? All right, that is good for them. I still take the point.
Yep.
Do I? No, I don't.
Oh, you tie it.
3 bodies on there.
Yeah.
Yep. So I do not take the point back from you.
You score 2 from the priority.
Yep, only score 2, and we both get some momentum for that.
Yeah.
And that is it for my turn. Where's the priority going?
The priority point is mine in the back.
That's excellent for you. So you've guaranteed yourself 3 points unless Tech and Echo walk off there, but Tech and Echo aren't activating. Oh, they are activating.
They are activating. They're my last activation.
All right. So they got to stick around there, but if they want to beat the tar out of the bounty hunters, that's not a bad plan.
That sounds like probably the best thing they got going for them right now, to be honest.
Yeah, like we're down into the trenches at this point, right?
Yeah. So we're going to do it. We're going to focus, and we're going to start punching some bounty hunters.
All right,
so
how many dice?
It's going to be 7 die in melee now.
Wow, 7 in melee.
Well, with a focus.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they are 6 base. Cool.
For reference, we're going to be punching into... Or they have... Yeah, we'll punch everything into this very
poor
small
Toto.
man. Yep. All right.
Oh.
4 fails is very not good.
No.
Have 2 expertise.
So I'm blocking 2 after expertise.
Well, we're going to convert this into an expertise, which means I get a strike and a damage.
So I will take a damage, I guess.
Yeah, and then we're going to try again.
Can you do 4 more? 4 more damage, that's all you need.
Let's hope so. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
That's much better. Especially when the leadership allows me to turn this into a strike, and this expertise becomes a damage.
So 2 crits go through.
Okay.
I'll take 1 damage, and what's your 2 successes do?
So you've taken 2 off of my expertise. I need to do 6 more?
No. I'm at 4 at the moment.
Oh, okay, so you do 4 more? I can't do that on 2 successes.
Even with the damage from your expertise?
Oh,
no, you can't.
No, with only 2 successes, I can hit you with a strain and a shove and 2 damage.
Yeah, shove's not doing much. You're already controlling it, but... So at the very least, you're throwing 3 damage on me.
Yep.
And you want to strain me?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, so your bounty hunters did what? Your bounty hunter.
Or, you know what? Instead of the shove, I'm doing a recover. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Shove's not doing anything.
Yeah, do a recover.
Damage.
There you go. There you go. That makes a lot more sense. So Tech and Echo basically did what the bounty hunters did, just failed to secure the deal here.
Just by a little.
But you're still going to score 3.
Yes, which is very good. Keeps me in this game for a little bit, and I get to reshuffle my deck and get all my force back.
Beautiful. Priority objective. This back one right there, which is no good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Although it is a Shatterpoint card that I'm drawing here.
Ooh.
So
is it no good for you?
It's Cad Bane.
Or is it Cad Bane for you?
It's Cad Bane. Is the wolf pack down?
The wolf pack is down.
Wolf pack is down, eh? So Cad Bane is going to. A jump in the thing will do the trick here. So I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot Hunter first.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So we're gonna shoot Hunter first for 7.
Okay, I've got 5 dice because he's on his melee side. We're gonna re-roll both of these. Okay, they were meant to be fails.
All right.
His expertise is gonna be block.
All right. So I will get 2 crits through.
Okay.
And my 2 crits are going to be 3 damage and a pin.
Okay.
Then I'm going to spend his 1 force that he has. He's going to jump up here. And then he is just going to take a walk right over to here. Ugh.
And take that priority point.
And take that priority point back right there. I have 0 force at the moment, for the record. And then as part of the Shatterpoint, he's going to recover, he'll recover 2 damage at the start of all that. So I will score 2.
3.
Oh yeah, 3, because I still have this point. So we're back on to 0.
Momentum.
Ooh, man, this is getting really tight.
Yeah.
Really tight. Priority objective.
It's the one I already have.
That's excellent. That's exactly what you wanted right there.
Beautiful.
So who's getting top decked?
We've got Echo and Tech.
Ooh.
I don't know if I love that.
Personally, I don't.
I don't love that at all.
Yeah.
What if it wasn't them?
You have the force,
I
right?
paid a force to reserve them and got.
Oh no!
Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's not, no. But unfortunately, it's of a whole suite of characters that could have been pulled, right?
Yeah.
Do you need a moment?
Yep.
Okay, we just spent a bunch of time theory gaming a whole bunch of stuff. So Wrecker is going to
take a little dash.
Move over to there.
Technically, he would be able to push someone, but
now,
not
it's very
right now.
important to make sure. Yep, good. You are not engaged.
Yep. He's going to be spending 2 force for I wasn't sneaking, so I'm going to be rolling.
Now, don't do what I did to you in our game the other day, where I not so fast with Django and rolled 5 expertise.
Yep. We're going to be targeting the bounty hunters, and we're going to do no damage to the bounty hunters.
Oh my goodness! What did I just tell you? Don't do what I did.
Which means I'm engaged with the bounty hunters.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
There was a game-winning plan here. And that
I just needed to roll a success.
My goodness.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Hondo's luck is shining through here, is what's happening.
All right, so we have to punch the bounty hunters right now.
All right, I got 4 dice.
Okay, I've got 6.
Hey, look at that. The bounty hunters are going down like a sack of potatoes.
Unbelievable.
2 blocks and a recover, by the way.
Does going to a 3rd expertise do things for me?
You just need 1 damage.
Well, there you go. I go to that expertise. It's going to be a crit, a strike, and a damage.
So I'll get rid of that strike. Or the 2 strikes, rather.
So I get 3 through.
3 through.
You take a damage and you go down.
Yes, sir. What sort of conditions can you put on me? Do you get any dashes?
That's what I'm able to get a dash off if I do this. So I'm going to go with the top tree. It's going to be 3 damage. You're going to be pinned. You're going to get shoved, which I'm not going to follow up on.
Nope.
And then I'm going to get to do a dash, which...
Make sure you stay out of engagement with Guarm there, which you should be able to do.
Yeah. This is not the ideal order to be doing this.
Okay. Tell me when you're done resolving all your stuff.
I think I'm currently done resolving my after attack.
Because I'm gonna be a jerk here.
Oh no!
This effort is no longer profitable. Can I do it? Can I do it?
I think you can.
Hondo's gonna walk over here onto this point.
Okay, so it's still tied.
It's still your point.
It's still tied.
Which is very important.
Yeah. Which means, is it worth it to do the 5 die attack into CAD? I can't even. Yeah.
Is there? Well, okay. So here's the thing. You could easily have gone, like, say, to there. You're not engaged over here. You're no longer engaged over here.
I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's a 5 die attack, and in order to...
How many shoves can you get?
If I get 5 successes, 2.
I mean, 2 shoves, you shove CAD this way, right? You could do it. You could do it. It doesn't... Oh, and it doesn't win you the game, but it puts you in a, no, you didn't win them.
The bounty hunters?
No, remember you died. Oh no, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
you did with the attack.
Yeah, but we'll get that after.
You did with the attack.
Okay.
That's how Hondo took a walk.
So we gain a momentum for that. I think it's risky. It's risky business, but how many times can the dice betray me in one go, right?
All right.
We're going to be spending my last 3/4 for ha 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 yeah. And that's a pretty good roll.
Isn't ha 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 yeah a full attack?
Oh my goodness gracious, it is.
Yeah.
One more dice. Okay, well... Oh, wait, I'm a bad... It's not a combat action, though, so I can't use that.
Well, I got 3 fails there and 2, so I'm only blocking 2.
My expertise is going to be a crit and a strike. So I'm going to get 4
through.
Which...
I think that's the pushes you need.
It's it's 1 push.
Oh, it's only 1?
How much damage on Cad?
Cad only has 1 at the moment.
How much health does he have left?
9 total, so 8 remaining.
I can do 6, which is not quite enough. So I'm going to be doing a shove, a pin, 4 damage, and 2 dashes.
All right.
Ooh.
So here's the important thing. This is your shove angle right there.
Well, you do it in order off of the tree, correct?
That might affect.
So I dash before I shove.
So how many? You have 2 dashes though, right?
It's a dash, then a shove, then a dash.
So the second dash will still put you on the point.
Yes.
So if you don't want to mess up the, because right now your angle, because this is your angle right here, right?
I'm trying to get an angle where I shove you this way. I'm not quite sure if I'm able to do that.
No, unfortunately.
Can I get to the other side of you? Nope.
No. So here's the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that won't push me off the point.
No.
You needed that second shove.
We might need a second to measure this.
All right, so what have we decided?
After much deliberation, we're going to be going down the 4 pips on Record Omega's bottom tree. That's going to be hitting you with a pin and a strain, as well as 6 damage.
All right, so leaving Cad on 2, and importantly, leaving Wrecker within 3 of a few of your units, actually.
Yes.
Even crosshairs.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's actually not too bad. And you'll score 2.
I'll score 2. And
getting dangerously
really
close. Dangerously close. Let's see how we do. And that's going to be this back point for Cad. Perfect.
Okay.
That's amazing for him. Aura Singh. Yeah, this works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this works for me. So Aura Singh is going to... What are we going to do with Aura Singh here? I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get out of engagement.
Okay.
Like so. And then we're going to we're gonna take a pot shot, I think, at Echo and Tech.
Yep.
And we are going to not only get expendable distraction. Oh, I can only do an expendable distraction. Oh, and then fair. What's fair? Because that's an identity, so I can do both.
Yep.
So I'm going to be adding 5 dice to this, and I'm going to be dealing 2 points of damage to Hondo. Sorry, buddy.
Yep. And
Hondo is probably going to get strained. I'm going to target Echo though, just in case.
Yep.
So this is going to be, let's see, 7 base plus 3 plus 2 for fair. What's fair? So 12 dice from Aura Singh.
I desperately need you to whiff this.
Yeah. 12 dice in from Aura Singh here. Aura Singh, pretty strong roll here, actually.
Yeah, my expertise is another block.
Crit the damage for me. Oh no, that's 3. That's 3. It's still crit the damage.
Okay.
So.
Protection will block the damage, and then I block 4. So
Oh, you still had some good blockage there.
3 going through.
No, 2.
2. Okay.
2 into damage is going through here. So what is that going to do for me here?
Can it do 2 damage?
It can.
Then you've won the game.
I don't know if I've won it yet.
Because then you would take...
Because I'm only going to be scoring... I'll get a
4.
momentum and scoring... Oh, am I scoring 4?
You have the points with the Pirates. That's game.
Oh, man. Aura Singh won the game?
Feels weird, right?
This feels wrong. This feels really wrong.
Yeah, you take out Echo and Tech. You own that priority point.
Oh, geez, yeah, you're right, because this flips. I score 4, and I got a momentum for knocking down Echo and Tech. Aura Singh...
Such a close one, but...
This feels wrong.
Feels wrong.
This feels very wrong. Aura Singh should not be winning anything. So there we go. In a clutch moment, the bounty hunters are able to take it in the end. Very close game. Really came down to a couple key dice rolls, I think.
Absolutely.
We're going to jump over to the meditations, have a quick chat about it, and hopefully you guys join us there. Remember, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/AegisBrand or hit up iwargame.net. Save 10% using the code AegisBrand. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Happy wargaming.